when I was trying to figure out what to say, my mom said, "Why don't you try and find a poem?" And as an English teacher, I thought that was a great idea. And I was surprised I didn't think of it first. So the poem I found is called "Do Not Stand at My Grave and Weep" by Mary Elizabeth Fry. And when I read the poem, I thought it was kind of a perfect for when I was thinking of my grandmother. And the poem says, "Do not stand at my grave and weep. I am not there. I do not sleep. I am 1,000 winds that blow. I am the diamond glint on snow. I am the sunlight on ripened grain. I am the gentle autumn rain. When you wake in the morning hush, I am the swift uplifting rush of quiet birds in circling flight. I am the soft starlight at night. Do not stand at my grave and weep. I am not there. I do not sleep. Do not stand at my grave and cry. I am not there. I did not die." And when I first read that poem, I thought about when I found out about Grandma's passing. And I was with my family. We were at Starved Rock. And we were hiking and paddle boating. And I was out in nature. And it just reminded me that even though she's physically gone, I'll still be able to think of her and see her. And the more I thought about it, I thought about how much we spent so much time in nature here in Michigan, at the house every summer, sitting on the back patio and looking out at the lake, walking through the trees, even just being there again recently and going out to the big willow tree and everything. I could still feel her around there. And I thought about when we were younger, and I would tell my friends we were going to go spend time with my grandmother and my grandpa. They would be like, "Oh, that's probably really boring." They would, feel bad for me. And I felt bad for them because clearly they did not have grandparents as good as we did. They took us on so many trips. We went to dude ranches in Colorado, and I just remember Ellie throwing her boot through a glass window. And all the time that we spent in Michigan, back to school shopping, working in Murphy and Miller. I have a lot of good memories with Grandma, and as everyone else shared, she was always thinking of us and others. She always came to my children's performances as best that she could. And even when I last spoke with her, she was more worried about an Amazon gift card that she had sent me for Father's Day instead of what she was going through. So when I'm outside and at the house in Michigan or when I'm walking around, I'll remember that I can still think of Grandma and see her in the flowers and the trees and just anywhere else out in the nature.